What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Morning, good night, evening, wherever you guys are. So, I was just sitting here and really thinking about money. Like, what is money, right? Because as traders, sometimes what happens is that we lose connection with money because we're just trading numbers on a computer screen, right? But what also happens sometimes is when you're too connected to the money, right, you're not able to trade well, right? Because you're always worried about that money. You're scared of losing that money, right? That's a thing that every trader has. And one of the things that I noticed was that trading psychology issues that people have, they're not necessarily to do with their mindset or their psychology. It's actually their relationship with money, right? They're too connected to that money. Maybe they didn't grow up with enough, right? I didn't grow up with enough. So maybe you didn't grow up with enough, right? And now that you are getting money or you're trading these amounts of money, you have that little jitterbug, right? You have that little issue going on because that's just we're too connected with money. So I just wanted to, quickly talk something here about money. So, all right, let's go back to this, not my face, but, down there. So let's take a look at what is money, all right? So money is paper. That's what it is. Money is paper. That's all that it ever is. And sometimes what happens is as traders, we lose connection with that money. So here's how I think about it. Here's how I think about money. So this is money, right? Right here. This little piece of paper is money. I mean, all it is a piece of paper. That's all that this paper is. It's a piece of paper that you can take, right? You can give somebody this paper and buy something of this amount of value, what it says here, $100, right? That's what it is. It really is paper. It's not backed by gold. It's not backed by anything really. You're basically just trusting the federal government that they're gonna honor this, right? And so everybody believes it. That's how this turned into money. All that it is, it's a paper, which you can take, give somebody this paper, and he's gonna give you something of value. That's all that it is, right? So the question about trading and money really comes down to your relationship with it, right? So here's what I want you to do as traders. Don't think of this as this holy grail, something that you're going to work all your life to attain. That's not what you should be doing. You should not get married to money. Money should be something that you're like, all right, money is a utility. All that this is paper, right? And your focus is how I can get more of this paper. Right? That's all your goal. How I can get more of this paper. So here's what I want you to think about it. So let's move this aside. All right. And let's take one of them. So let's say you're trading. Here's how you're going to think about it. Every trade that you take, you're basically saying, let's assume your risk unit is $100. You're risking $100 in a trade. So what you're going to assume is that this $100 is what you're giving to enter that trade. Think of it as a bet, right? Just like you bet on horses or anything else in life. You're betting. You're giving this note to somebody and saying, all right, this trade's going to go higher. If it goes higher, give me 2 of those, right? If I lose, you take it. That's how you should think about it. But most people get married to it that even if they put on the trade, they risk $100, they'll get so married to that $100 that, it starts going against them. They start feeling bad. They don't want to take that little $100 loss. They just want to keep holding their losers, right? Or when they're winning, let's say their target is $300 on this trade, right? That's their target, to win $300 in their trade. But what happens is maybe they're up $100, right? And what ends up happening is people are like, you know what? I'm going to take it. I want to take my profit. I'm going to take it at 1 hour. I'm going to take my profit early. And what happens is they lose out on this. So all you got to think about in trading is what kind of risk are you taking? Right? It's such a basic concept about risk reward. What kind of risk are you taking? If you're giving somebody this to make back this, that's no good. You got to win like so many of your trades in order to become profitable. So never take a trade where you're giving somebody this in order to get this, right? You should be giving somebody this in order to get at least 2 back, right? You're giving somebody 1, at least get 2 back, all right? But in a big scheme of things, you should try and get some big winners, right? So you should be exchanging your 1 piece of paper for somebody else's at least 2, right? So why are you getting out of your winners early? You're giving away 1 note to make back 1 note. Doesn't make any sense. Think about it. Does it make any sense? Right? You got to win like 60% of the time or more to become profitable. Whereas if you can just exchange a 1 for a 2 or a 3, now you only need 300, now you only need like 30 or 40% of your winning trades in order to be profitable trader. So think about it that way. Think about risk in that terms, and things will start to make sense. And don't get married to money. All this is a piece of paper where the Federal Reserve is promising you, right, something in exchange for this. That's all it is, piece of paper. So don't think about it as this magic thing, holy grail, money, blah, 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 blah. Think about it. All right, here's what I want to make. Here's a piece of paper that I want. Right now, somebody has it. I want to get it. How do I get it? Right? We traders, we do it as trading. Here's some money. I see this trade where I can potentially make back 2, right? And I'm willing to give away my 1. And willing to give away my 1. You have to be willing to give away your 1. Most people are not willing to give away. They take the trade, right? It goes against them just a little bit, and they don't want to give it away anymore. They get scared. So as soon as you enter the trade, that very moment you should accept that this money is gone. All right? So hopefully that helps.